This is good. I wish they could do, something like this again, and promote the city a little more. I think it was a good idea.
That's a wrap. Filming for The Amazing Spider-Man 2 is over in Rochester. So, was it worth 10 days of rerouted traffic, downtown delays, and other inconveniences? Some residents and business owners say it was absolutely worth it, but others disagree.
Main Street was turned into a Hollywood movie set for crews to film a crash scene in the sequel to The Amazing Spider-Man due out next year. And on this, the last day of filming, we saw Spider-Man himself in on the action. Look at him go. Rochester was selected thanks to a state program to promote upstate cities and share the wealth that productions like this bring. However, filming meant rerouting downtown traffic, including hundreds of RTS buses. It also meant pedestrians needed escorts into buildings when filming was going on. Despite the inconvenience for some, the production resulted in hundreds of booked hotel rooms, dozens of crew members shopping and eating here, and giving Rochesterians the chance to get a glimpse of Hollywood action.
All right, with the filming all wrapped up and Main Street back to normal or usual tonight, would Mayor Richards consider this a successful venture, and would the city do it all over again? Lynette Adams joins us now live in the studio with reaction. Lynette?
Well, Don, tonight the mayor told me Rochester was attractive to movie makers because of its long Main Street and tall buildings that resemble New York City, and because he offered to accommodate the movie, even closing Main Street. But how does the city come out of this experience? That's what we asked the mayor tonight.
Was it worth it? Was it worth it for the city of Rochester?
Yeah, I think it was worth it. I do think it was worth it. In any urban area, when you do things, you inconvenience some people to help other people. We're going to have the jazz festival in a minute. Some people will love it, other people will be inconvenienced by it. 2 weeks ago, we had the big marathon down here. Some people love it, some people were inconvenienced by it.
Mayor Richards says with all the inconvenience, it was a fun 10 days, and he would do it again.
We can't have a vibrant, interesting urban area unless we have some disruption. That's just the nature of it, and that's why we have all our festivals down here. We have all these kinds of events, and so I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it in balance.
But what about the people who had to deal with the inconvenience, like this RTS rider?
The buses are late, never on time, taking all these detours and everything like that, so it's a real big inconvenience.
So it wasn't worth it to you?
No.
And the RTS drivers who had to make it work each day?
Perfectly rerouted us to, convenience for the customers. Everything worked out beautiful for me.
Greece resident Mike Chomick, who works downtown, says, thumbs up, Rochester.
I wish they could do, something like this again, and promote the city a little more. I think it was a good idea.
Well, the mayor agrees. He says this production was a win-win for the city. Aside from just being plain fun, he says the cost of the police officers, cleanup, everything associated with the movie will be picked up by the producer and didn't cost Rochester any money. Don?
Well, Lynette, a lot of people were hoping to see Spider-Man himself. Didn't make a whole lot of appearances, but today we saw him flying by in a cop car. Any other sightings of him?
Well, we know of at least one other appearance of the web crawler. Monday night, he startled the mayor, making an appearance at his State of the City address with the mayor's script in hand. So it will be a lot of fun to see the movie when it comes out.
Yeah, especially all those scenes on Main Street, all the crashes, to see what that looks like when they get done with all the production. Lynette Adams.